Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we are going to learn about tajweed, what tajweed is. You might have heard about this word from your parents, from in the TV, or whenever someone is reciting Quran, they would say the word tajweed. So today we will learn what actual tajweed is and what is its meaning. So we will start with this. Ta'lim al-tajweed, as you know, the meaning of ta'lim means the knowledge, the learning. And of tajweed, al-tajweed is of tajweed. As you all know know Arabic, you speak it at your home. So the literal definition and the meaning of tajweed is to enhance or improve something. In Arabic, the meaning of tajweed is from jad. Jad means new. So tajweed, making something pretty, making something beautiful, or make improvements in a positive way. Terminologically, other than lugha, like the actual definition of tajweed as taught by our ancestors, Prophet peace be upon him, his sahabas, taba and tabi'een, they have set this definition is that reading Quran with right articulation points of the mouth and vocal cords along with the correct pronunciation is called tajweed. So the definition looks a little bit tricky and complicated, but let me make it simple for you. That it's whenever you talk to someone, you have to say the words right, and you have to tell them what you are saying and which tense you are talking in and what the actual word is, so that other person can understand what you are saying. So in this way, you also improve your speech. It is something, if you correlate it with tajweed of Quran, it's the same way that however the words are written in Fusha al-Arabi, you have to recite it the way it is for the actual meaning. I would like to tell you one of the examples that you all know from your parents or like from your friends or everybody knows it. So it has to be right. Why it's right, that we will learn inshallah during this lesson. But why it's right and why it's important, why we have to do it, but because at times you say something else and you pronounce it wrong and it comes out very differently from your mouth and it changes the meaning. I have given this example numerous times in the class that there is this word called qalb. Qalb from the heavy qaf. That means our heart. But if you pronounce it kalb, that becomes a dog. So these kind of mistakes we cannot make while we recite Quran. You understood? Okay, good. So let me go to the next slide. Okay. As I have talked that why it's important to read Quran. In Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself told us that why it's important. Because if you are reciting Quran, he wants you to write it correctly, the way he has revealed it, the way it has been nazil, the way Jibreel alayhi salam used to recite it or give it, reveal it to our Prophet, peace be upon him. So there are some of the examples I have gathered for you guys that how Allah has emphasized on reading Quran with the right pronunciation. So there are numerous examples. One of the very initial ayahs that were revealed on Prophet. Okay, I have a question now. Do you know which was the first surah's ayah that was revealed on Prophet? You can raise your hands. Yes, right. It was Suratul Alaq, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to recite the Quran, to open his chest and recite whatever it is. Okay. And then afterwards, when he went home and he was feeling cold and he went to his wife, Khadija anha, and there were these ayahs revealed on him. That is from Al-Muzammil, ayah number 4. Or add to it and recite the Quran with layered recitation. What does that mean? Right? even though the whole Quran was not revealed. Initially, right at the beginning, Allah has told us to recite it according to how I have revealed it. You guys might be thinking that what is the correct way, how it should be recited, the way I'm telling you, that we will learn afterwards. Actually, tajweed is Talim al-Tajweez is a subject which tells us that how to recite the Quran. What are the rules? So later on, there are some other verses revealed in Surah Al-Baqarah. All of you know which Surah Al-Baqarah is. It's the second surah, the most important one. There are so many beautiful life lessons, lifestyle rules, which we can follow to live a better Muslim. So it says that those to whom we have given the scripture and who recite it as it ought to be recited. So you have to recite it the way it has to be. You have to give the haqq to tajweed. You have to give its haqq, the right, however it was. So it's not a choice that you do it, then you will be rewarded. And it's not hasana, it's not nafal. It's fard, that you have to recite it the way it is revealed. They truly believe in it. And those who disbelieve in it, they are the real losers. See, it's like written in front of you that you have to recite it correctly, the way it is, properly. You have to learn it. And if you make mistakes, intentionally, not unintentionally, intentionally you make mistakes and you recite it wrong and you know it, you have to learn it, but you still make mistakes and you don't ought to learn it and you are too lazy to do it, then what are you? They are the real losers. So do we want to be losers? Do we want to be losers at the day of Qiyamah, in which we have to live our life for eternity in one of those places? So which place you want to live in? Yes, exactly, Jannah. There is no other choice. Okay, and the third reference is, and those who disbelieve, who are the disbelievers? Those who do not believe in the oneness of God, that he's one, and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last messenger. So there can be kafirun, Ahl Kitab, and all of them, but mainly it's for those people who are not acting upon what Allah is saying. Why was the Quran not revealed to him all at once? Why? That can be a question, that why was Quran not revealed at once? Like Allah could have given him the whole book, like Jibreel could come and he would meet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and give him the book and he would say, just read it and yeah, you get it. And there are the rules in there and these are surahs and yes, recite it and learn however you want. La, this did not happen. This did not happen because Allah wanted it to be in steps. You know, when you start learning something, the knowledge is not given to you all at once. You learn it step by step. You start acting upon it. You do your activities. You learn it. In the same way, Quran was revealed in the best possible steps Allah has made. Why? So we may strengthen thereby your heart. So the more we recite it step by step and we don't get overwhelmed, to act upon it, understand it, and rabat, our hearts are strengthened. And we are mustaqim, we are there, firmed on the rules. And we have spaced it distinctly. So that is the word is the same word used in Surah Al-Muzammil is tartila, like step by step, so you understand it and recite it accordingly. Okay, now there is some other few things you have to take care of, that when you recite Quran, there must be some things physically followed. And that one of them, the most important one, is physical purity. You have to be pure. You have to be washed on. You should not be smelly, and they're not smelly in any way. And you just not can wake up and start reciting. No, you can't do that. Because in Islam, in our religion, Islam is half of the deen. Like, can you imagine that, half of the deen, that the whole Islam at one side and purification at the one side? That you will understand that how important purification is. And if you don't purify yourself or clean yourself, not only you make yourself a dirty person, you make uncomfortable those people who are next to you, because we live with humans, we interact with humans all day, other people, so you don't have to make them uncomfortable. So in Quran, physical purity is mentioned in various chapters. In Islam, cleanliness is half the faith. It is very important for an individual to thoroughly clean according to the situation and perform wudu before any kind of worship, such as Quran. See, whenever, like it's in hadith that if someone prays without wudu, her salah, her prayer, his prayer, salah is nullified. It's not accepted. So what it is when we do salah, it is something that we talk to Allah in salah. So we have to be clean in the best way possible. So when we recite Quran, what do? Allah talks to us. No? We read the words of Allah. So that means Allah is talking to us. Isn't it? Isn't it so beautiful? Okay. Next, now we go down to the rules, and it's not that difficult. Whenever you might have seen your elder siblings reciting Quran, your parents, and definitely some Qur'ans in audios. And when you watch this Haramain channel, it's always showing the recitation of Quran from different qaris, and mashallah, they recite it so beautifully. So why can't we? And it's not that difficult. Inshallah, we will learn it thoroughly, step by step, inshallah, and you will be able to do it. Okay, so what are the main fundamentals? The main fundamentals of tajweed are makharij and sifat. Makharij is something that comes from us, our body, from our voice. And sifat is the quality of that letter that we are reciting. All of you know that word are the huruf tahajji. You know that, right? Alif, ba, ta, sa, jim, dal, ha, all of them. So these are the letters. They have different qualities that how they should be recited. And makharij is the articulation points from where we recite. See, when you're talking, you know that your tongue is moving in different ways. Like it goes the one side of the mouth and it goes the other side, and there are some things that you take out right from the diaphragm, and then there are some things coming from your halaq and lisan, and then you use your tongue, and then at times you close your lips, and at times it comes from just from your nose. See, it just came from my nose. So these are the things. Makharij are the articulation points that come from a human body, different articulation points in our vocal system, and sifat are the qualities of those letters which we are reciting. So the whole Musaf, the Quran, is the majmu'ah of all these letters. So as I have said, and I'm just going to read it. Makharij are the articulation points of the different sounds of our voice. Sifat are the characteristics of the letters, whether they are light, heavy, airy, or tightly pronounced. Furthermore, there are rules for the applications of sifat with correct makharij according to the situation. So at times, some letters are pronounced differently according to the situations they are in. Okay, asul makharij. So now there are two fundamentals. Number one was makharij, and the second one was sifat. So now we are up to makharij. What are the types of makharij? So as you know that it involves the human body. So number one is jawf. What is it? Jawf. You all know it. It's a vessel. So where is this vessel? Inside our mouth. The empty space in the open area in your mouth. Here, you can see that. There is this your tongue. You can like look at me, and there's this tongue, and there are your teeth. And then there is this place, a loopy place, where it's called jawf, the empty space that gives our tongue a space to move freely and pronounce different letters is jawf. Second one is halak. What's halak? We all know it. Now point out your halak, where it is. Yes, exactly. This is our neck is our halak. Like it's here, like not the neck, but it's there. So which are the letters that are pronounced from halak? That is hamza ha, ain ha, ghain kha. So there are 6 letters. They are very important, and inshallah you will learn a lot about them, and they are really important, and they have a lot to do with ghunna, a lot to do with the makharij, a lot to do with this, the waqf. You will learn about them a lot. So next is al-lisan. What is lisan? We all know it. It's our tongue. The most important and the crucial part of our vocal system is our tongue that makes the words, letters out of our vocal cord. Most of the Arabic letters exit from the tongue. There are 18 letters which exit from the tongue, which are, so the important the organ is, the more letters are pronounced from it. So all of them, you can read them out. Which one are? It's qaf, kaf, sheen, jim, ja, dad, lam, ra, ta, dal, ta, sad, za, sin, dha, dal, and sa. Okay. And the next one is al-shafatan. Of course, you know it. It's in Arabic. So, fam. That comes from fam. Fam is lips. So, shafatan, both our lips are the shafatan. So, which are the words which we pronounce from shafatan? That's completely easy. Just pronounce ba, ba. Are you meeting your lips? Yes, you are. Okay, meme. Same goes with that. You're closing your lips. Wow. How is it? Wow. Can you pronounce wow without circling your lips? No, you can't. So it's wow. And then again, it's pa. How is it? Like you are opening your mouth, and then how it is pronounced that you touch your upper teeth with your lower lip, and it's pronounced fa. See? It just comes with like you will naturally learn it. You will pronounce it and you will know it that how it is done. It's so simple. We have already been doing it. All of you know, mashallah, that how to speak, right? So the moment you will speak it, you will know which organs you are using, and then you just have to write it down and tell me whenever I'm asking you in the activity or things like that in the exams. So inshallah, you will do it. We'll together do it. Okay, and then there is khushum. Everybody knows where khushum is. That's your nose. Can you make that noise? So whenever it's ghunna, and yes, mostly it's with ghunna. The nose is an integral part of the 2 letters, noon and meme. So mostly noon, meme. If you try to feel it, you will feel that there's a little amount of sound that comes from the nose when you pronounce meme and noon. But mostly it is more exposed when you pronounce ghunna. See, the ghunna comes from khushum. So when to make ghunna, how to make ghunna, what are the rules for ghunna, that we will learn in next lessons. But for now, just know that this ghunna comes from khushum. So the next is articulation. I guess I made a mistake. Yeah, that's done. Okay, sifat. Okay, so sifat is the next. We are done with makharij, sifat. Now that comes with the letters which we are reciting. So all these letters, alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha, dal. So what is the definition? Sifat refers to the letters' characteristics. Like I said, that this.
Please sum up 3 more minutes.
Okay, sir. The distinctive way a letter is written that sets it apart from the others. These traits serve as the mean of identifying letters with similar articulation points. See, And what are the sifat? There are sifat lazima and sifat ardiya. So lazima, that means all you know, that it has to be done. And some of them are al-jahar, al-shidda, al-hams, and istala. So al-jahar, that is pronounced with when you have to make a letter firm. Ba, a. Shidda comes with all the letters on which we perform qalqala. You will know it, and inshallah, when I will teach it, you will learn. And then it's hams, the 80 letters, ka, ta. Whenever you say them, a little amount of air comes out of your mouth. And istala, ala, making things loud, making things bigger. So that comes from the same word. So, da, ta, za, ghain. All of them are istala letters. And the last one is sifatul rida. That means that at times these sifat are related with the letters and at times they are not. So al-leen, making a sound softer. Qalqala, you all know, bouncing back. We will learn it later on, but just for now, aq, ad, aj, aq. So all these letters, when I pronounce them, the voice came back. So that's qalqala. And takreer, ra. Takreer means repetitions. So when you like, it comes with only ra. So it's ra, ar, ir, ur. So that's how it is. So here are the references which I have used to make all these lessons. So yeah.